All of them left the Lakers. And all 6 of them came back to Los Angeles. One of them is back for a second time. One took a decade to return. 4 of them were champions with the franchise. All of them had unfinished business in LA. Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations and General Manager Rob Pelinka took the sentiment "once a Laker, always a Laker" quite literally this offseason, using primarily Lakers alumni to pad the roster around his revamped Big Three. With all 6 players signed to veteran minimum or non-guaranteed deals, a realistic assessment of the returnees could simply be you get what you pay for. However, the Lakers' championship chances could hinge on the production of these role players come playoff time nearly as much as it does the guys signed to max contracts. Here's a roll call of the Purple and Gold's prodigal sons. Tenure with Lakers, 2012-13, 2019-20 averages with Lakers, 12. 5 points, 10. 0 rebounds and 1. 8 blocks in 145 games. What happened the first and second time around? As awkward as Howard's first stint with the team was, his second go-around with the franchise more than made up for it. Back in 2012, the 27-year-old Howard was supposed to be the next great center in the Lakers' long line of legendary big men. But after a season of infighting with Kobe Bryant and then head coach Mike D'Antoni, combined with physical setbacks stemming from back surgery and a torn labrum in his shoulder, he bolted for Houston despite the Lakers' desperate billboard campaign to keep him. After unremarkable stops in Houston, Atlanta, Charlotte, and Washington, he returned in 2019 with a narrower skill set that fit perfectly into Frank Vogel's defense-first approach. Perhaps his greatest feat? Neutralizing Denver's Nikola Jokic with his physical play in the 2020 Western Conference Finals, adding to an already Hall of Fame-worthy resume with his first NBA title. Why did Howard leave? No one is quite sure. Could be impatience on Howard's part. Could be poor communication on the Lakers' part. Howard came back to the Lakers on a non-guaranteed deal in 19, telling the team that he preferred to earn his way onto the roster. After filling his role with aplomb, both sides had mutual interest in a return.